I saw the trailer and I was like, this looks like fun. And it was. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about Polite Society. This movie is told in chapters. We follow two sisters. But before I get into that, I want you to know that this movie is silly. What do I mean by silly? Sometimes characters fight each other, and when they're getting ready to fight, their names pop up on screen, like Khan versus Khan, and they get into it. There's some slow motion things. There's wire work, like the Matrix, jump in the air and, the camera turns and stuff. You will see that. So I want you to know that going in, that there will be some silly moments, but it's also very funny. We follow these two sisters. Lena is the older sister. She was in art school, but she dropped out for whatever reason, and she's in a rut. When we see her, she's smoking, she's in her pajamas all the time, things like that. Then you have Rhea, who wants to be a stunt woman. She's in karate class. She's constantly filming like YouTube videos of her doing these little stunts. And her sister, Lena, is always there to help her and support her and film her and, just give her that encouragement that she needs. They eventually go to this big party hosted by this woman who wants to find a wife for her son. They don't really want to go at first, but, their parents is like, you have to go, So Lena meets the guy and she hits it off with the guy. And then eventually she has to go out on a date because it's set up that way. And Rhea at first is like, it's just a phase. She'll get over it or whatever. Don't marry this guy. But they keep going out and they keep going out. And then you see their relationship changes and it shifts a little bit. Like Lena, she's not there to record Rhea all the time. And Rhea is she hates it. She hates the guy. She doesn't want to get to know him. She doesn't want her sister to just go off and get married and lose passion for her art. Lena always believed in Rhea, so Rhea wanted to believe in Lena, like that she could be a great artist. And in a couple of weeks, it's like they get married, boom, and Rhea flips out and she gets her two friends from school and she's like, we got to figure out a way to sabotage this. We got to figure out some dirt on this guy. He can't be this good. And he's like a doctor. He's making a lab to help women have kids and, don't die in childbirth. Like he's looking like the man right now. And everything she does is coming up empty. And it gets to a point where it splinters her relationship with her sister, it splinters her relationship with her family. And they like, you have to relax, you have to calm down, or we're going to send you away to school because you're doing way too much to destroy, this marriage. And Rhea, she just can't handle it. It's one thing to lose her sister, but it's another thing like you're not following your passion, and I need you to follow your passion so I can follow my passion. That's like the dynamic in the story in this. And it gets to a point where nobody like believes in her. And she comes up with this plan to save her sister from this wedding. And it sounds really silly, I know, but it's fun. I like the way they did it. I like the performances. I thought the sisters had great chemistry throughout the whole movie. They would dance together, they would practice together, and it was a good vibe with them. It was a good energy with them. And when they started to splinter away, you can really feel it. And you could see it on both of them, like that Lena was really tired of everything that Rhea was doing. And it was a good time in the theater. And I laughed a lot. It was a lot of jokes. I thought the mother of Rhea and Lena did a great job with her comedy. The father, not so much. He was kind of in the background, and the women owned the household. You can tell like they were in charge, but she was really funny. And it was like the villain. I can't remember her name. She was in Miss Marvel, but she was also funny. Every time she came on screen, you can tell something wasn't right with her. Like she just seemed evil. And it was one of those silly, fun movies because movies are fun. And I had a good time. So if you're looking for fun at the theater, Polite Society is the movie to go check out. If you've seen it, let me know what you thought about it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Deuces.